for the second half. I hope you all had a good break, and this is the time for the Bells to make their big comeback, and I'm sure it is going to happen. Sitting beside me here, I still have the lovely energy. How are you feeling, energy?
I am feeling energetic.
Woo!
Yeah!
How's the crowd feeling? Do we all get fed and drunk? Yeah, what a move by Husky Hellhound. Skating on one leg there.
Breaking bones, sticks and stones, heading to the box for being a very naughty girl. Followed closely by Vicious Cat. What did you do?
What did I do?
Well, what did she do? She's sitting in the box.
Well, she knows what she did.
I don't... Does she?
Yeah, well...
She looks confused.
She does look confused. She's sort of waving around and stuff like that.
She's looking at people going, what did I do? Can somebody tell me?
All right, refs have... Oh, we've got an injury here. Refs have taken the knee.
She's up, she's skating, and she's still ready to go. Heading back to the bin.
She's done one for the Bells. They need her. We had our lovely volunteers, St. John's, over there checking her out. They've given her the all clear to return. Don't forget, this is a concrete floor, polished concrete floor. These teams are skating extremely fast, and despite the protective gear, when you hit that floor, it hurts. I don't know this because I have not got pushed over, but I can see it would hurt.
Seeing that the jam was caught off on her behalf, she will have to sit out a certain amount of jams and will not be able to skate until she gets the all clear from the refs.
All right, we have Carnage up against 6Sep in this jam. I said Carnage has been working hard all night, using her body well.
She has mad skills.
Oh, and once again, 6Sep streaks through. They should put some weights on her, I reckon. Oh, who's going to the bin? Is that...
That's Juicy Vengeance.
Juicy Vengeance going to the bin.
Oh. And Carnage is called for a cut track because she got hit out. She went out. She came back in. She was down on the track, stood up, and then left the track, which is a no-no in Derby language. Derby rules, Derby...
Now, despite the fact that they have their jammer off, this is a time for the Bells to try and capitalise because many of the blockers of the Widows are in the box at the moment. So as soon as their jammer's back, they need to make the most of it.
Apparently, Speed and Seagull smells fantastic because they're all hanging around her. I wonder what she smells like. Do you reckon it's coconuts? Cupcakes? Bubblegum! I've been told she smells like bubblegum.
We have some extra commentary from the crowd there. That's much appreciated. That is our statistics department over there.
Yes. That's our Central Coasties giving me the ear in on the info, on the goss of the Derby world. Thank you, Coasties. Of course, there are many leagues all over Sydney, Central Coast, and indeed Australia. So if you're ever kicking around and you see any Derby action going anywhere near where you're at, check it out. Support your local Derby league. Rotten Roller and Freda Cox lining up on the jammer line. We're going old school and taking it to the pivot line.
Old school from the pivot line. This is what I like. I actually missed this about Derby, that the jammer's starting back on the pivot line. Gives them that exciting run-up start and jammer on jammer action as Rotten Roller gets pushed to the side. But she's through. She nevertheless recovers.
It's like her own team just gave birth to her as she popped out the front there.
She calls it off and takes a dive and scoring several points there. We'll see what the final is. No, 1 point.
I will never poo-poo 1 point. That is amazing. She worked hard for that 1 point as well.
She did. That was a very hard jam there. She did well working it through. The blockers on the Widows are working hard tonight and it is paying off.
We have the Widows chilling in the box. We've got one Widow sitting in the box. They're going to blow the webs out of the box when she leaves.
Once again, some quality butt work there as they all mix inside. It's like a big kind of arms and legs and bodies. It reminds me of a crazy night one time at uni, I've got to say. There's some cut track, they sleek back.
Bomb Jones fighting her way through the final two. Spy Block is at the front there. Let's hear it for her. She needs you.
Oh, and she's through. She takes the lead jam.
Bomb Jones, also known for today as Taylor Swift.
This is a power jam situation. Power jam. We should do that together. Power jam.
That was beautiful.
Oh, and she tries to get back on the track, but she's taken out straight like I'm going to take my wife out this week. I promise. Sorry, babe, I forgot your birthday.
Glam Torino says to Juicy Vengeance, "You shall not pass," and swiftly runs into her as she's skating backwards.
Pass. She's still going. She's gone round. She's heading for another pass there. Just 3 blockers on the track for the Widows. Make that 4. Was never very good at counting. Split back. And the jammer has been sent to the box again. Still 16 seconds left in the jam.
Double power jam for Bomb Jones. She's just so sprightly. Look at her go. She got mad skill.
That was some excellent jamming there by Bomb, also known as Taylor Swift tonight. Taylor, of course, is very sadly out crook, but Bomb Jones, in her memory, not that she's dead, she's just being taught a lesson, is wearing her shirt, and some fantastic jamming. A big 14 points, I think it was, for the Brawlers. Still plenty of time for a big comeback here from the Brawlers. It might seem like a bit of a stretch, but in Derby, a few power jams can make all the difference.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the girls start pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts jumping. Folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working out.
She's faster than Lightning Queen. Solid as a 4x4.
Oh, it's another single jammer, which means it's a power jam.
Oh, unfortunately, Booty McQueen is going out for using her forearms, which is a Derby no-no. She goes and hangs in the box with some of the other people, including the other jammer.
Are we jammerless? We are in a jammer-free zone at the moment.
Until now.
Disappointment there for the Bells. They could have done with another power jam, make up some serious points.
Whoop. She made it look like she was falling over, but really it was just a ruse. She was just terrifying the wall and be like, I forgot how to brake, and then boom, she's in there. Honey Collider trying to make things difficult for Booty McQueen.
Oh, she takes a hit.
Lucky Balboa apex jumps to smash the jammer. Love a good apex jump. Won't say no. Won't say no.
Talladega fights there being held up with some chest work. Oh, knocked down on things, and there's girls falling everywhere.
The jammers are looking tired. They need your help. Let's hear it for both jammers.
Oh, Lucky Balboa heading to the box.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you who we haven't seen jamming for the Widows yet tonight, and that is number 73, Talladega Fights. I think some of the girls that haven't jammed yet should be stepping up to the plate. Jam.
So the Brawlers will start this jam without a blocker.
Ooh, that's going to hurt
Blocker?
this time.
No, it should be. They should be sitting out without a jammer.
Still 21 minutes left in the half, but still starting off a bout without a jammer is not good. It's like, you know, It's like a bird without a nest.
It's a bird without a nest. It's something without something.
It's like Lance without a testicle. It's weird. It's not right.
Head ref just incredible, chatting with the benchy over there. If it's a wrong star pass, then the jammer should be sitting in the box with the jammer panty because it wasn't passed on correctly. Unless the pivot actually got it, which means that both the pivot and the jammer is out for this one for the Brawlers. What a pickle! What a pickle! Hey, Monkey Nuts, what you doing? You're cray-cray. You're so cray-cray. We're trying to find out what's going on. The Brawlers are still looking confused.
So, and of course, don't forget to go and check out our merchandise store. You can get t-shirts and hoodies from all the home teams. That's the Lumberjacks, the Black Widows, and the Brawlers. And of course, there is also merchandise for Inner West Roller Derby. T-shirts can be bought for the low price of $30 and hoodies at $50. And we are back on track.
In conclusion of that timeout, that was referring to the Brawlers will be missing out on their jammer. They already had a blocker in the box, but that's what... Oh, we've got both jammers in the box. They've both been naughty. They must have both picked up penalties, second penalties for the last jam, and we're sitting at the end of the jam. Booty McQueen will get done for an illegal re-entry because you are allowed to cut one of your own players, but you can't cut two. There is a star pass in there, and we have Freda Cox putting the panty on. Of course, Freda Cox is one of the elite skaters of SRDL and has gone through the tryouts for Team Australia. She's still waiting out to see how she goes with that. They had a special training the other week. It was amazing. I got a chance to go and scrim with Team Australia. I got to rub up all on them. Freda Cox pushes away through the final Brawlers blockers.
So can you tell me, you don't have to be wearing the star nappy, do you? You actually just have to be holding it.
You can be holding it, but if it is not on your head, you do not get any points. So ideally, you would want to put it on your head as quick as possible. Wow, she just hit everybody. I love that. I love that. Aggressive jammers is the way of the future. If you're a jammer in your own league, maybe try hit everyone. Don't rely on your blockers to do all the stuff. They're busy doing other stuff. Stuff. What? What? She's like an agent. Someone should make her a spy. Oh, wait. She is. Wow, some people just fall over at the sight of it coming near you. It's amazing.
Wow, there's players dropping. The girls are dropping all over the place. It's like raves from the early 2000s. Oh, and some desperate blocking there, but the jam has been called off. Some big points for the Widows. It's the Bells we really didn't need at this stage.
Glam Torino got a big hit in at the end there, but unlucky. It was at the expense of getting a cut. So she will be chilling in the box for 30 seconds. Because that is normal, 30 seconds. Originally, in old school derby, you were in there for a whole minute. That's right. You had time to think about what you'd done wrong. This time, 30 seconds, you're in. You don't know why. You're out again. It's all good. All about the derbies.
That whole minute, that is actually a very long time, despite what Safka says.
Wow, fast lap through like a samurai through a watermelon. Yeah!
Woo, far lap. Look, she's been so good tonight. Let's give her some love for Warlap. Fast lap. She just works it. She is just a thin streak. Oh, and Carnage takes a heavy blow there. She really has got some knocks tonight. She's taken them well, though. Never a backward step.
Oh, sanitary box, yeah.
You steal your woman out from under your nose.
That's all right, the box is clear.
Carnage is through. Man, that was a tough fight.
That's and 007 Honey Collider is heading to the box.
don't know if they'll ever be able to.
Jam gets called off. Jam 7 of the second half. Still just over 17 minutes, so still plenty of time for some big jams.
Anyone here ever thought? Does anyone know that?
Totally just hit myself in the face with the microphone. Smooth.
Revenge of the mic.
I don't know. Again, it reminds me of another weird time at university, but we don't talk about those days. Of course, tonight the halftime entertainment was apparently a band called Hey Haws. You may have known them. They are very small. They're only about 6 inches tall, and unfortunately they were run over by the refs, so you may not have seen them. Very sad occasion. We all share a moment for Hey Haws, but they would have sounded like the Black Angels crossed with the Smashing Pumpkins.
I can sing for you.
Could you?
I could.
What would you sing?
I don't know. I'll take requests.
I can beatbox and you can sing.
Toshi, why are you telling me not to sing? I've got a beautiful voice. Come on, you tell. I've got a really good voice. I got mad skills.
I'm waiting for the melody. Go.
I don't know what song you're trying to do. That's all right. We don't have time. There's derby happening.
But don't worry, Energy is going to sing for us very soon after the next jam.
May they never have another time out.
It's going to be like X Factor with less glass in the face.
Oh, poor Foo. He just tries to be cool. Rock and Roller pushes away through the inside while Freitas Cox takes the out and takes everyone else out at the same time. And gets done for a lead. She's lead. Oh, Slammer did a back block. Naughty Slammer. Naughty Slammer got she.
The Rock and Roller. Oh, and some big tumbles by the Brawlers there, but they're up and about. That's good.
Freddie Cox give the indication to her teammates. Pick up the pace. Saving all of their points.
It's all right, safety third. She calls it off.
It is really important when you're jamming to have good communication with the rest of your pack. There are so many more things strategically that you can improve on if your pack is aware of what you want. It's a battle of the low stances at the jammer line. I can't even see who they are because their backs are so flat. I can't even see their numbers. And I don't recognize all the butts. Bomb Jones and the other one. You
That's
can't see her
right,
either. Neither can I.
Bomb Jones
Now I
wearing
can
Taylor
see her.
Swift shirt, but unfortunately Bomb this time, after some great jamming earlier, has not been able to get through.
But opens it up for Low Blow Oreo.
But she's off. She's skating. Lulu Oreo.
Man, someone gave her a Red Bull. Look at her go. And Low Blow jukes Xanadone. Takes it to the outside, jumps on the in. She's bouncy. How you doing, Blocky? You doing good? Oh, that's your bum. Yes, it is.
That's right. Prices are down at Coles.
We have Carnage and Anna War lining up on the jam line. They're chatting, they're laughing, they're talking about their Tinder dates. Swipe left. I swiped right on that guy. He had a weird
Are you on
nose.
Tinder?
Am I on Tinder?
Yeah, just checking.
You would see me if I was on Tinder.
A swipe to the left, swipe to the right.
Which one did you swipe for me?
I'm a bit more of a chat roulette man myself. Like to just kind of flash in there.
Doodle roulette. Carnage is pushing away. She's going to push him out of play. They're out of play. She flies. Lead jammer for the
Carnage!
Woo! Anna War is out, and someone gave her a Red Bull in the timeout. She is going fast.
It's all right. Oh, she's taking some hits, but she just knocks them over.
We have two widows chilling in the box. Carnage is lead. Anna was just skating around fast, and Carnage calls it.
Some good points there by Carnage. Great work. She has worked extremely hard all night. For my money, she's been the Brawler's best jammer.
Who's bought a t-shirt tonight? Who's bought a t-shirt? I bought two because I'm sweaty and I need to be able to cater for before and after. And that's how it works. If you have not put your hand up and you want to buy a t-shirt, do it now, right now. I've just organized a timeout. But go get one. Do you have a beverage in your hand? If your answer is no, you should go get one. It never closes. But they don't serve passion pop, which I'm sad about. But that's okay. I'll get over it. Bomb Jones and Husky Hellhands, Hound, jamming up on the line of the jammers.
A little bit of a height difference there. How much difference does that make in the scheme of things, NRG?
I would think at least 2 feet.
That's a rather literal answer to what it is.
If you're selling your house or apartment, you should go see Husky. That's what she does. That's what she does.
She does?
She does. She's a real estate agent. Can you imagine her all suited up to the nines, selling apartments, being at auctions?
Man, at the Sydney market at the moment, it is hot. It's hot, but it's not a bubble. It's not a bubble.
Hot. Oh, they're whispering. What are they selling? What are they whispering about? Socks just said, I'm going to hit people. That's what I'm going to do. Game plan, hit people.
I think it's time for the Brawlers to live up to their name and take it to the widows. We're entering the last sort of 14 minutes. I think their time is to really try and intimidate the widows, take them down.
Oh, change of plan. They're moving, they're doing stuff. They're doing lots of stuff.
Oh, and Bomb takes it on the outside, scoots through.
Outside, inside. That was the inside.
I don't quite know my insides from the outsides, which makes it very awkward at dates, I tell you.
It's because you've been taking too many selfies and it mirror images.
I spent a lot of time single.
Oh! What?
Smooth! That's a butted ferret for you. That's how she slid through the pack there. It was like throwing a sock down Parramatta Road. Just... And she calls it off. Some valuable points there. Some excellent jamming by Bomb Jones. Let's hear it for Bomb.
Let's also hear it for our referees. Eyes on the track at all times. And I also loved how the audience said to Pandemonium, good call, Panda. I bet he appreciated it. That's things dreams are made of. So if you think someone's doing a good job, feel free to yell it at them. They may not hear you. So...
Once again, Fast Slap going up against Rotten Roller. Oh, Rotten Roller takes the front. But manages to get up and takes lead. Jammer! Rotten Roller!
Yeah, she's so gangster. I love it. She's another one of those cold spaghetti jammers that can get through the smallest little holes.
Xenodont has been sent to the box. She's made it clean.
Fast Lap was lining up for a massive hit, and Rotten Roller's looked at her and gone, or I could just call it, and then you can't hit me. Safe derby is always good, which is why we wear helmets, wrist guards, elbow pads, knee guards, and the optional butt pad. Kicking it old school up at the pivot line.
Old school from the pivot line. I love it. They're an old school jammer post as well. One of my favorites. Anna War versus Carnage again.
Carnage?
Oh, and Carnage just gets pushed right to the boundary on the inside. But she's working. She's hustling. She's bustling.
She's being sent to the box for forearms.
Oh, boo.
Lead jammer is now called to Anna War. Anna War now has lead jammer because lead jammer was given to Carnage as she did the forearm, so it was revoked, and Anna War, being the first jammer to come through the pack clearly, is awarded with lead jammer status.
That means it's a power jam.
Low blow Oreo being a naughty girl.
Alright, that was an unfortunate turn of events for the Bells. Anna War just carving it up as she screeches down the track.
Well, she's not called Anno Cuddles, that's for sure. Slamagotchi is like an angry Tamagotchi that you forgot to feed. Slayer Kenny and
Carnage!
yeah, she wants
fabulous work.
something. She wants revenge now.
Oh! Crashing and bashing there. Points for both sides, I believe.
Slayer Kenny causing the jammer of the Brawlers to be sent to the bin again. Hands in the air. She wanted something. She got it. She got it. In the good kind. Cuddles for Slamagotchi at the back there.
Anna Ward takes the lead as lead jammer.
Feel free, if you're kicking around for a while, buy your favourite skater a beverage. And their t-shirt. And maybe some chips. Or a pizza. Oh, Pandemonium snatches a balloon from the ceiling.
I think that balloon was sent by the Brawlers. They are trying everything to distract the Black Widows at the moment, who are very much controlling the game. They just haven't been able to capitalise on their jams. They've got plenty of lead jammers, but haven't had those power jam streaks that the Black Widows have had.
Maybe it was a bribe for the referees. Be like, here, have a balloon. And Pandemonium went, no balloon.
No balloon for you,
No
referee.
balloon.
No balloon. All right, we've got, is it Bomb Jones again?
It is tight. It is tight like a tiger print. Which is funny because it's actually a zebra print if you look carefully. Bomb Jones bouncing, juking, jumping away through the pack. And Husky Hellhands is on the case and
Bomb Jones
Let's
working
go.
hard to catch up.
Sox calls it safely after picking up all 4 points, passing every pack skater cleanly, causing Bomb Jones to unfortunately not pick any up in that jam. We have Slayer Kenny lining up on the jam line, picking a wedgie. Yeah, it's for luck. Run Roller lining up as well, not picking a wedgie in case you're curious.
So Agent 77 is Slayer Kenny.
And through for lead. She looks at the ref. Am I lead? I'm lead. Cool. And she keeps going. Because that's what Derby's about. Just keep going. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Rotten Roller pushes away through the last 2 blockers. Slayer's out on the hunt. She's picking up pace. She's pushing it. She's pushing it.
It did cost her to get through the pack then, though.
And goes, nah, I got the point. Is that Britney Spears? Who picked the playlist? How was I supposed to know?
You're gonna sing for us,
That's
NRG?
Michael, my bad.
Take it down now.
Baby, baby. This one goes out to Blocky. Oh, baby, baby. Blocky! Show me how you want to derby. Oh, yeah. Tell me, baby, cause I need to know now. Low Oreo. You're all the one I want. She gets lead. One more. She's all fancy footwork on the inside
Sweet
line.
banana, did you see the spin on that? It was the twirling turtle.
But the chase is on. Now Blocky Balboa in her spare time runs up and down stairs. She's on the hunt. Look at those powerful legs pushing away through. 1, 2. She picks up 1 point. Okay, let's find some middle ground. I said 2. He says 1.
As you said,
Okay.
you would never poo out a point, though. Everyone counts.
Every point counts. That is a true point. Particularly, she wasn't even lead. If you get any points when you're not lead, kudos to you. Kudos.
Everybody cries sometimes.
That is 3 banana points.
Oh, Carnage with some fabulous work there. She's at the front of the pack. They're working to stop her, but it looks like... Yes! Great work by Carnage. She has never stopped, and she's never stopped believing.
We have a Twitter shout out for Chris Pinecroft. This is his first time looking at the derby, shout out to Chris Pinecroft. We are happy to have you popping your cherry here with us tonight.
A dustbit lounge by Husky Hellhound, but I don't think there's any points to be garnered there. Huge leap.
If you're a Twit face or a Facebook fan, make sure that you tag SRDL 2014 or go to the Facebook page Sydney Roller Derby and put all of your fun stuff there. Tell us who your favourite skater is. Tell us that your commentators talk too much. Tell us whatever you want.
Who said that? Who said that? We're going to bash them.
Oh, they didn't say it about me.
Hey, we're trending, so suck it.
Oh, Honey Collider, first time with the jammer panty on tonight, out with lead. Ow! She's a little powerhouse. In her spare time, she does yoga and fitness classes. She also runs a thing called Honey Camp, where pretty much she just keeps telling you to do push-ups and burpees until you cry. But you do it because she puts a mum face on and it's really scary. She's so lovely, but when a mum face is on, she's terrifying.
Bomb Jones taking. I didn't see Bomb jamming a lot in the first half. I think the Bells could have probably, the Brawlers could have used her a bit earlier.
Man, she got mad skill. Mad skill. She gets down so low that it also becomes illegal to hit her.
Nice little
Speaking of
hip and
hitting,
shoulder there.
that was a nice little tap on low blow
Bit of
Oreo.
love tap up there.
Yeah. Tonya Hart has put her butt back to cause some chaos, and that it does. It's hard to stay. It's hard for harder
Oh, and she's
not
through.
to hit you hard when it comes in the name. Oh, Blocky Balboa making sure low blow Oreo has to go all the way back the track. Oh, this is what you see now with Speed and Seagull and Blocky Balboa is called fun bagging. Oh! Ow! Oh, that was totally legal. This is why we love roller derby. That was a legal hit. If you are skating backwards on the track and someone skates forward and nails you, it's totally legal. Fun fact also, it's optional to wear padded pants. It's also optional to have a chest plate. That's right. You got to look after the
Lovely
goodies.
work by Bomb Jones. Taking up some desperately needed points there. She's on fire. Not literally, that would be awkward.
Honey Collider didn't have enough fun the first time. She's up for round 2. Up against Queen Carnage. Queen Carnage.
Bring it! Once again, Carnage, she's been the go-to jammer tonight.
Honey Collider's out with a cut track. I do believe she cut Miss Sindol, which is really hard because when she turns sideways, she actually disappears. She's that tiny.
That means...
I call it the Dory effect. And she's through with lead. Let's hear it for Queen Carnage.
She is through, and that means it's a power jam.
Sorry, I was a bit late on that one. My
just
bad.
went with me and RJ.
That's okay.
So, well, I like the door effect though. Oh, calls it off.
She gets tapped out and calls it, which also advantages her team, but they now have a power jam to start. If she wasted the time to go all the way back again, which Sox was totally going to take her all the way back, then she would have missed the chance to give her team a power jam because the other jammer would be released from the pack, released from the bin. Did you get it? Did you got it? Did I make sense? Maybe not. You're not listening. You don't care. Oh, yay! I get the thumbs up. They knew what I was talking about. Yeah. Thank you, Inner West. You guys were amazing. Amazing. Mad skill, guys. Shout out. Holla.
We are entering
Holla.
the last minute of the
Who's that?
last period.
Wow, that was Rotten Roller. That was some fancy footwork flying through there. Honey Collider's out and busting her way through.
Oh, they're crashing, they're bashing. They still don't want to give it up in the last moment of the game.
Speeding Seagull resetting the jammer. Juicy Vengeance also resetting the other jammer. And...
That's a cut track. She's crossed in front. She's back after some really great work to get out there in front.
I know I'm meant to be on team referee all the time, but sometimes I just don't know. I know they've got more eyes than I do. Collectively, there are 7 refs with whistles calling the shots, and I'm here with a microphone. But sometimes I don't know. I don't know.
Sometimes when we touch, the honesty still. All right, we're coming around. Back is quite spread.
Derby. She takes the outside, but finds a wall of blocky Balboa solely.
Oh!
Xana's going to get done for a low block and spend some time in the box.
I know, traditional
which
move
is
there.
unfortunate because she's been in there quite a bit.
So I believe this is correct. The jam will go for the full time.
That's Xanadont's 7th penalty. Now, if you get 7 penalties, you will be asked to take off your skates and leave the room, which is unfortunate. She has been a powerhouse tonight and making sure she makes those jammers work freaking hard. So like I said, Xanadont has left the room on the last jam. Unlucky. Make sure you buy her a drink at the end of the game. And that was the unofficial final. You can see the scores. 2-3-1-8-8. /8. You know what I mean.
All right, we have an unofficial final at the moment. But please make your way to the edge of the track for the traditional hand slapping of the teams.
High five.
And just on behalf of our commentary team, we would like to thank you all tonight for coming to SRDL. My part tonight has been the fabulous NRG. Give it up for Energy!
Woo, it's all right. I'll give it up for myself. Don't worry about it. I don't care.
She's like, whatever, man.
Whatever.
I don't care.
I don't care. I'll go bare. I don't have no underwear.
Speaking of underwear, don't forget Loose Place. They can use definitely things like underwear, unworn, of course.
If you see a referee walking around later tonight, make sure you say thank you. Of course, without any of our refs and NSOs and bar staff and first aid people, Derby would not exist. So a big shout out to everyone involved making all this happen. It wouldn't happen without those people. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Drive safe. Don't drink and drive. You know the drill.
And of course, if you are out there, just be careful because we're out there too. Of course, you can. The bar, I believe, I'm not sure if the bar is still open, but if it's not, you can't get a drink. If it is, you can. Don't forget the merchandise on your pass. Wear a shirt. Support SRDL.